don't listen up. As you can see, it doesn't sound exactly like them. You know why? Because you can't change the voice, but you can't change the way they deliver their lines.
The studios are quietly slipping AI voices into movies, series and games to replace us on the cheap. But people are fighting to get their voice back. And the battle will be about consent, disclosure and control. At first, the use of AI to mimic and then replace human voice started kind of small, mostly for dead people, like the US President Richard Nixon. In the 2019 documentary In Event of Moon Disaster, the filmmakers cloned Nixon's voice to create a fake speech.
Every human being who looks up at the moon in the nights to come will know that there is some corner of another world that is forever mankind.
Now the software used is called respeecher. They mapped the vocal tone, they learned the nuances of Nixon's speech and mixed it with the actor's performance. Now what's interesting is that the purpose of this experiment was to highlight the danger of deepfakes and AI voice cloning.
A choir
is made up of
many voices,
including yours
and mine.
If one by one they all go silent, then all that will be left
are the soloists.
The conversation on consent and informing us what's coming never happened. The more well-known use of the same technique was the infamous Luke Skywalker's part in 2020 The Mandalorian.
Are you a Jedi?
I am.
So instead of using Mark Hamill's new performance, the respeecher team analyzed and recreated his 1980s voice, allowing them to create a completely new dialogue, then combining it with CGI on a body double. Many people didn't realize his voice was synthetic. He only had a minute or so on the screen, so it's kind of fair. But the more uncanny use was in 2021 The Book of Boba Fett, in which Luke was almost entirely CGI.
Look, the wide world exists in balance. Feel the force all around you.
Now, when I watched it the first time, it felt a little off. It just it looked unnatural. But many people were happy with the portrayal, so it just shows how far the technology has progressed in such a short period. More controversial use of AI voice cloning was in 2021's film about Anthony Bourdain, Roadrunner, in which the crew used AI to fake Bourdain reading an email, which he never actually did.
You were successful, and I'm successful, and I'm wondering, are you happy?
That is actually not Bourdain, according to Neville, but voiced by artificial intelligence.
And this raised concerns about consent and ethics, considering Bourdain passed in 2018. Another example, this time I assume used with consent, was Val Kilmer's in 2022's Top Gun Maverick, because of his throat cancer that affected his voice.
The Navy needs Maverick.
So an AI company created dozens of voice models to deliver the lines on screen. Then they assisted in recording the scenes for the movie.
One last thing. Who's the better pilot? You or me?
James L. Jones also gave permission to clone his voice and use AI for the 2022 Obi-Wan Kenobi series, as the filmmakers wanted Darth Vader to sound like he did in the past.
I have been watching you, third sister. I know what it is you seek.
And it actually went quite well with the fans, which can't be said of the AI/CGI resurrection of Ian Holm as Rook for 2024 Alien Romulus.
You don't help her, you run. Get out. However you got in.
No, wait.
Holm passed in 2020, so again, the questions of ethics were asked. Plus people said it just looked unconvincing and the scene was unnecessary. Director Fede Alvarez came to the defense saying that it was a mixture of CGI, AI and animatronics to resurrect the character, and it was quite expensive to pull. But then again, like, would I want my family to permit others to use AI to clone my face, my voice? Well, I'm not famous yet, so I don't know.
No.
But a more historic figure was Ernest Shackleton, who was AI generated for the 2024 documentary Endurance.
As long as we can come out of this predicament with our lives, we shall not crumble. Why we go, I cannot say.
Again, it's weird. I think I'd rather have an actor reading these diaries than an AI cloned voice of a dead person.
We watched the death of the ship. Shackleton said to the men, "She's gone, boys."
You know, when reading the comments, people love it. It's over. We're done. One of the aims of using AI is to dub movies and series to get rid of these, annoying actors. Because they want money. They want to get paid.
Me enamoré de ti. No es algo que suele pasarme.
I mean, even YouTube does it.
A few weeks ago, we talked about this new YouTube feature called auto dubbing, and on paper, it sounded like a game changer.
Even though no one asked for it. Na przykład jakbym teraz zaczął mówić po polsku. Okay, just kidding. That was actually me speaking Polish, but I'm sure you have seen these YouTube auto dubs. Everyone hates them.
I'll bring you some treats. What was that move just now? You looked like you were going to do something.
So before my work in true crime podcasting, my job was at the international sound department at the movie studio, working on stuff from Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, and so on. It's big, but often underappreciated element of the industry. But it's expensive. One of the first movies I worked on was Frozen, and we had to prep more than 40 mixes. That is, more than 40 dubs, dialogue, songs, all the rest of it. So imagine how many people worked on that. Years later, some studios seem to think they have found a way to cut the costs. Yes, with AI. In 2025, Amazon Prime Video announced AI-aided dubbing on its platform. They selected some movies and series and used AI to generate Latin American Spanish dubs.
¿Y dónde está Abby? ¿Qué le hiciste? ¡Atrás! ¡No te acerques!
Tranquilo. ¿Qué es lo que te acabo de decir?
As she didn't agree with her brother's expectations to conquer, and by that, to have under his command.
Their explanation is that these titles wouldn't be dubbed anyway, and at least now, with the help of AI, they can. Amazon released an AI English dub for a popular anime, Banana Fish. Now, the series didn't have an English dub before, fans were asking for it for a long time. And I guess Amazon delivered.
Hey, stay with me! Come on, Skipper! Hey! You gotta fight. Don't die on me, Skip. Don't leave me, please.
But to the surprise of the management, fans weren't having any of it.
Not like this.
With many YouTubers making videos about their lifeless dub that, quote, ruined their show, with wrong emotional timing, stiff breaths, and flat dynamics. Prominent voice actors like Daman Mills, who did Dragon Ball Super, tweeted that he won't work with Amazon again if they keep doing the AI dubs. Fans noticed other anime like Vinland Saga and No Game No Life also had AI dubs added, with other projects which, until now, flew under the radar, suddenly got exposed. Amazon quietly removed the AI dub from Banana Fish, but hasn't commented on the situation yet. Now, okay, I am all for Amazon hate, but let's be real. They are not the only ones who saw the AI dub option as enticing. Netflix used AI to fix some dubbing issues and adjust mouth movement.
On this stupid tower in the middle of nowhere. And I don't blame you, and now we're stuck on this stupid...
As far as going to the length of Amazon, it doesn't seem that Netflix implemented the full AI dub yet, but I would bet they are exploring the options. The AI tech companies I mentioned are pushing for the industry to use their services, offering low prices, streamlined production, and no hassle. No dramas like you get with, actual people.
Initially, the reason I had the lawsuit, I just wanted people to know that that was not me in the film. Even to this day, people still think I'm in that movie.
And even in Japan, where voice acting is more respected than in the West, the threat of AI dub is looming. Ioni Production announced that some of their talent, like Masako Nozawa, may license their voice for AI projects. Now this suggests a similar agreement like we heard with Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker, when actors agree to have their voices cloned and used for commercial purposes. At the same time, other Japanese voice actors raised concerns about unauthorized AI dubs and called for more regulation. And it's not just Japan. Like I mentioned before, localization, albeit overlooked, provides loads of jobs around the world, not just for the actors, but, studios, editors and producers. Creative teams from around the world have the same fee, losing control over their voices. In Latin America, where dubbing is huge, a report came out that AI dubs are already happening, even on a small scale, when an actor from Argentina, Alejandro Graue, noticed that a YouTube channel that he worked with in the past used AI voice for their latest videos instead, as it was cheaper.
No, es mi juego favorito de vocabulario fantástico, niveles infinitos y papel cuadriculado.
Same in Europe, where actors call for EU regulation, transparency, and fair pay. Plus, to make the studios label which projects were created with AI.
Ich bin SpongeBob.
Voice actors in Germany are pushing back against artificial intelligence, demanding tighter EU regulation as concerns over job security and quality grow.
In the US, one of the 2023 strike's main issues was the AI copying actors' likeness. SAG-AFTRA, the union, demanded that even if an AI voice is used, the human actors should be paid for it, like with royalties.
Let's have AI technology help create a better result, not displace people, replace performers, or eliminate the human creative spark and element from all of these projects.
There was some progress towards regulating the use of AI cloning without consent, but the road to solving all the issues is long and tough. But what do the AI companies say about that? Well, they say that their tech will bring efficiency and cost savings to the industry. Exactly what we want in art, storytelling and creativity. At the moment, AI voice tech is good, but I can still mostly spot it. But the issue is it will only get better, and we don't have time to investigate whether each project was AI generated or not.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
My guess is you have certain preconceptions about me.
Wir wollten unsere Kinder gemeinsam aufwachsen sehen.
People want to watch, listen and meet other people. Okay, we knew for decades that computers can beat humans at chess. And yet, human chess is more popular than ever. And watching computers play is just not the same, it's boring. The problem is when studios sneakily replace us with AI, hoping that we won't notice.
I am not Morgan Freeman, and what you see is not real. Well?
Once audiences accept it, it becomes the default. Now, of course, I get that the argument is a little bit more nuanced than that. Some shows would never get dubbed and AI offers a cheap solution.
Ja, men jävla förening!
Vad skulle de där göra utan föreningen? For them, it'd be like losing...
Their family.
There are huge libraries of old shows and movies that potentially could benefit from this tech, especially when licensing them to countries where the dubbing industry is not developed. Okay, I get that. For now, I guess we can hope that there will be rules against AI cloning without consent and that people get compensated. If actors agree to it, I guess it's fine. With dead people, I mean, it's a little murky. There also needs to be an oversight from actual creatives who bring soul to these projects. Otherwise, we give away our art making to software companies, which I don't think anyone wants to do.
All right, perfect.
Boy.
Oh, hey, Mark. Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Mark. What's up, Mark?
Look, I'm not a hater. I use machine learning plugins in my work. It's useful when I have some questions or want to brainstorm some ideas. What's not cool is how these companies are using people's work without permission and now want to take away something that separates us from other species. Art, creativity, storytelling. No consent, no AI. Or pay us for the work. Thanks for watching.
What?